Hi everyone, so this is today's service loaner. It's a 2016 Audi Q5 2.0T with Quattro, of course. The S3 sunroof developed a kind of annoying rattle, so I brought it in, so hopefully they can get that taken care of. And this is my loaner for today. It's got a metallic gray exterior paint color, as you can see. I'm just going to do a quick whip around while we're out here. 18-inch wheels. These are 235 60 R18 Continental cross contact tires. We got xenon headlights up here, fogs, traditional Audi chrome big grille there, power folding mirrors. We got some chrome trim down here and some chrome bars there. Smart key access, which I'll show you in a little bit. And of course your traditional rear Audi LED tail lamps and your dual chrome exhaust ports. This is your Audi key right here. It's the older style key that can go into the dashboard. It's got a power liftgate. Plenty of cargo, nice low load lip with a nice metal sill plate there. Simply fold the seats down by pulling these levers here. Not going to bother with that one because I already tried. I know it's going to whack the driver's seat, but just pull that, holds right down. Coming right over here, you can see how much room you got. Push it down and it locks into place. Where you unlock it is this lever down here. So you can see you have a pretty nice load lip. This has got the good, nice cargo mat there. Decent amount of rear seat space. We have this natural grain wood trim here. It's kind of triple zone climate control, but not really. You can adjust the temperature coming out of the rear vents there. There's only a 12-volt outlet back here. You have your nice center armrest here with cup holders that slide out in the traditional Audi fashion. Some reading lamps there. You have your panoramic sunroof, which I'll show you when we pop into the front seat. So let's get that unlocked. Pop that back into place. Then you can close the hatch from this button right up here. It's pretty speedy and almost silent, so it's nice and refined. Looking in the front here, oops, I forgot to do the smart key demo. So again, with the key, most of you know how these work anyway, but just for demonstration purposes. Lock, you can turn that off, but the power folding mirrors will fold up when you lock the car. They were already folded, but normally they would fold. Just put your hand behind the handle and pull that to lock it. This is your lock button right here, lock pad. That locks it. Unlock it, just go right behind again. Looking at the driver's door here, you can see we have 2-person memory. Your full power controls there, your rear hatch release. The Bang & Olufsen audio system speakers here. You can see the logo right there, kind of, sort of, maybe. Well, anyway, nice metal trim around there. That's so you can tell it's got the B&O audio with the silver accenting around there. And also it's mirrored up on the dash there. A nice 12-way power driver's seat. I think it's an 8-way passenger seat. There's no power lumbar on the passenger. Verified that earlier. Get your nice all-weather Q5 mats. Double check it again. Yeah, there's no lumbar on the passenger seat. You can see it's equipped with MMI with navigation. These controls indicate it's got navigation. You get your multimedia up here. And your SIM card for your Audi Connect and Google Earth Maps and stuff like that. I think this car is Google Earth Maps, but it's not active right now, obviously, because there's no SIM card in it. And your 2 SD card slots. Coming over here, we have your headlight controls here. We've got panel dim, automatic headlights, front fog lights, rear fog lights. Vent there, obviously, your traditional Audi-looking gauges. Your Audi steering wheel, which is unfortunately kind of marked up right here. Somebody already ruined that. The car's only got about 1,600 miles on it. Obviously your traditional wiper and turn signal stalks are right there. This gloss black, as you can see, gets dusty really easily, so that would kind of drive me a little bit insane. We'll turn the ignition on in just a sec. Glove box here. Unfortunately, this is kind of a hard plastic, and when the sun's on it, you can tell it's a different colored black, so it doesn't match, which is kind of annoying. But otherwise, a huge glove box. It's nice and damped and lined. You have a sliding armrest here, which you can ratchet to different positions. This is all felt lined as well, and because it's 1998 apparently, there's a bunch of CD slots. Yeah, this is an older car, but not that old. Then we got another 12-volt power outlet in there. Looking down here, I'm being a little rough with that. Push button start, electronic parking brake. This is a little compartment here, a little cigarette lighter, because again, apparently it's 1998 or 1978 when everyone actually did smoke. But anyway, there's that. This is a manual tilt and telescopic steering wheel. This is as far down as it will go. I had the seat kind of relaxed. Auto dimming mirror. Why is the sunglasses thing open? Because my sunglasses don't fit. Now in a big-ish, not big, but in an SUV like this, you'd think there'd be enough room to design something that worked, but it doesn't. Not sure light advantage thing there. There's no LED interior lighting. The car's kind of too old to have all full LED interior lighting. Universal garage door openers right up there. These are your lighting controls up here. The main one, this is for the sunroof. You tilt it open all different positions like that, and you can tilt it by, I think you just pull it up and down like that, and then these two buttons are for the sunshade. And like I said, once I get the ignition on, which we'll do right now, I'll do a quick little demo of that. So you can start it two different ways. You can stick a key in the slot here, or you can put your foot in the brake and push the button start. And there go your mirrors. So you can see the range of motion on the power folding mirrors. I'll fold them manually by turning this around to this position here. Or maybe I won't. Come on. Oh, there we go. You have to push it down. In mine, you don't. In my car, you just turn to the position and it folds. This one, you have to pull it down like that to make them fold. Then I'll just fold them right back out again. There we go. So there's that. Nav is initializing here. So, pretty standard Audi stuff. Dual zone auto climate control with heated seats. Parking. We have front and rear parking sensors and a rear view camera. I'm pushing the graphic button, which corresponds with these 4 quadrants, corresponds with these 4 quadrants. So we have graphic in the lower left, so we're going to push the lower left silver button. And you can see just the sensors range there. You see there's 4 sensors on the front and the rear. Right back to camera. You can see you've got trajectory, which turns with the steering wheel, and distance markers. There's another mode you can use by selecting this button here to correspond with this quadrant if you want to help parallel park. If you want help parallel parking. This car will not parallel park itself though. So yeah, there's your general look at the interior of the Audi Q5. Let's get this panoramic sunroof back. So I'm going to push this back arrow button here. You can watch the power sunshade. Goes all the way back. This divider here is where the sunroof's going to start to open. You can tilt it by pulling, I think you push it up on this edge. That tilts it, yep. And then pulling it down, it's a weird switch. Then you twist it to open it. And you can see you can ratchet to different positions. These are your ambient lights here that kind of make the interior glow red a little bit. Anyway, you just turn this knob and you can ratchet to different positions. And you can see it flicks up over the top. So like all the way open. There's your wind deflector. And you can see there it is all the way open. And I believe you can force it back even farther. So forcing it back, that's what it looks like on the outside. The reason it stops right here and you can force it more is because, let's reset it to the max opening, is because this is the most comfortable position in terms of wind buffeting. So you can force it more, but it is going to be louder. So there's the panoramic sunroof. Got your typical Audi MMI controls down here. We have quick access to nav, telephone, radio, and media. Back, menu and car. Menu brings you back to the main screen here. And you scroll with the swivel wheel here. You Get to all your normal Audi stuff. Going in the car. This is where you change all your vehicle settings, driver assistance, all that kind of fun stuff. So I have a full MMI tour on my channel of the newer version in my car with the touchpad and everything. This is the older style. It works relatively the same. This, you can turn it and push it down to select, and this is a little swivel thing that moves around for the map. You can scroll around with that thing. Under the hood, you're not going to find a whole lot that's exciting. You got to open the door. This is an interesting design that Audi does, which I kind of like. It's designed so you can't open the hood if the door is closed, which is a good safety feature, I guess. You don't pull the wrong things. Once you open it, then you're allowed to pull this whole thing up. The window down. Normally I talk about this in the beginning of the video, but it's a 2.0 liter turbo, 220 horsepower, 258 pound-feet of torque, and it's paired to an 8-speed automatic. How's it drive? Well, it's pretty comfortable and quiet. It's certainly not a sporty SUV. You need a little bit of body roll. It's really good over speed bumps, so ride quality is pretty good. It's never jittery. These aren't very huge tires to have on a CUV anyway. Transmission's a little bit sluggish in drive. If you pop it over to sport mode, it does crisp up the shifts a little bit. Same thing with sport mode, then going over to manual, it makes it a little bit crisper. Decent amount of torque. One annoying thing is when you have it in drive, it can tend to lug the engine at too low of RPM, which creates kind of a little bit of a 4-cylinder vibration. But it's not bad. This is still one of the most refined 4-cylinders on the market. But I'd much rather have the 3.0T, the TDI, which is the 3-liter TDI, or the SQ5, which would be probably pretty fun. Blind spot monitor in here, I think I forgot to point out. You can just toggle it on and off right here, and this is the LED that lights up when someone's in your blind spot. Same thing on the passenger side over there. Adjustable height shoulder belts. That's pretty much everything. I've rambled on for about 12 minutes, so hopefully you guys enjoyed this quick look and impression of the Audi Q5.